Hi everyone, here we are from the middle of the H&S Landscaping Garden. This garden is the supreme winner of Ellerslie for 2013, and with me is a lady that I don't really need to introduce, Maggie Barry. Hi, how are you?
Hi Dave, I've been so enjoying this show. I think I'm one of about half a dozen people that have been to every single show.
Really?
Yeah, the Ellerslie Flower Show has been our thing. We used to film it, of course. You would know all about that, the long hours, the camp stretches, you know, you stay 24 hours, you work with these things.
Oh, you work much harder than us.
Oh, well, you know, I'm sure you've had a glimpse of it too, because watching the gardens emerge is such fun. You're never quite sure whether they're going to come together, some of them, but this one certainly has. It's a magnificent garden.
Okay, well, here's the question. Ellerslie 2013, how does it compare to all the other shows?
Every show has something different and showcases a different trend. For many years we used to have things like the cacks and sucks and palms. So we moved right away from flowers. And the Ellerslie Flower Show, the protest came from the people who came along. They'd say, where have all the flowers gone? So, you know, we change, I think, and the designers of the gardens change according to the needs of the people. And I think this year, when I look at this show, the themes that come through for me and the ones that I think will be great for the people who come and visit, ideas to take away, recycling, making good use, and this is a wonderful garden for that. Never throw anything away. Even an old wine bottle, you can cut a hole in it, stick a fern in it, put a cork in it and call it a little planter. It's cheap, it's available, and it's a great thing for people to have. I think that the flowers, the combining of the plants and the combining with the artwork is the other thing that stands out for me. There are a lot of emerging young designers, like the couple that have put this together. They have done a wonderful job of coming up with a concept which starts with an idea, which is that, okay, in Christchurch we've had an earthquake. Now what? We're going to spend a lot of time outside. Let's make that outdoor area as familiar and lovely as possible. And they have done it with a quirky edge and with, you know, great use of the wagon wheel gate coming in here sets the tone.
And the piano behind us.
The piano's fantastic with the scleranthus on top. The little mossy thing, you'll get a wet derriere if you do it. But it's, you know, Ben Hoyle's garden. I used to film him back in the day. Gorgeous. It's his 9th time here. He keeps saying never again.
He said that today.
He does.
He told me, he said, no, I won't see you next year, Dave.
Don't believe him. He'll be back. There's something addictive about it, I think, for the designers. They get a lot of good feedback, but also putting together a design garden for a flower show is nothing like putting one together at home. Some of the ingredients you can take away and use at home, but generally speaking, it's quite a lot of artifice and a huge amount of skill to get everything looking good for the 5 days of the show. It's no good if it peaks too early or peaks too late, and that's a skill in itself.
That's difficult. Now tell me, I know you're a member of Parliament, you've just finished speaking here at Ellerslie. Do you have time for gardening still yourself?
I will always have time for gardening. Once a gardener, always a gardener. And my mother was a florist, so I've always had a very strong affinity to flowers. I have pot plants and palms in my office on the North Shore and in my parliamentary office. I'd have to say there's a lot more manure in politics than there ever was in gardening. But, you know, I've shown that I'm no wilting violet in the house. You know, you keep those horticultural things going. I think being a gardener and being at the age I am, I don't tend to put up with a lot of nonsense around the political process, and I tend to speak my mind, which is what I always used to do in gardening. So the skills I learned from horticulture have stood me in good stead going into taming the parliamentary jungle.
Hey Maggie, thank you so much for talking to us. I know you haven't had any lunch yet. We're holding you up. Go and enjoy edible Ellerslie, and thanks for talking to us.
That's a pleasure. Will do. Thank you, Dave.